Hi everybody, Morgan Southall here. I hope everybody is enjoying their time at home and having some good home-cooked meals and relaxing. I know as college students we aren't really used to, cooking a lot. We're used to the struggle meals, ramen, grab it and go, cook it in the microwave kind of thing. And today I wanted to kind of relate that to the way that people eat dealing with food insecurity. It's hard to be able to make good and healthy decisions on our budget, and who really knows what's in that dining hall food. Most of the time, we have busy lives, we just opt for what's convenient. And keeping that in mind, I want to be able to draw similarities between our lives and people struggling with food insecurity. Because I believe that everybody should have access to fresh and wholesome food, and as a community, there are so many things that we can do to help provide better meals to everybody. So being able to relate our own experiences will definitely help us come together as a community. One of the things that's great about food pantries is that they are one of the best ways to help support those struggling and make ends meet. But a lot of the times, the same things that we're going through in college with our meals is what these people who struggle with food insecurity go through on a daily basis. It's hard for food pantries to store and provide fresh produce. So, in a study done on low-income adult food management by Sarah Lewis at the University of Kentucky, she states, quote, "Diets richer in added fats and sugar, refined grains, and processed foods were found to be more affordable than diets rich in nutrient-dense foods such as fruits, vegetables, lean meats, and whole grains," end quote. Food pantries buy and store a lot of food in bulk, so things like canned fruits and vegetables, fruit snacks, cereals, granola bars, those things don't really have as much packed to their punch. They will get you full and you can go to bed not hungry, but they don't really provide you with the nutrients that you need that you would get from fresh vegetables and lean meats and stuff like that. Because of this, families who struggle with food insecurity also tend to struggle with health problems. And according to Detroit's Free Press, there was a few medical professionals in Temperance, Michigan, and they began to notice the connection between health and their patients' access to healthy foods. And they created what they called a pharmacy that stocks fresh fruits, vegetables, proteins, and whole grains to help those struggling get a well-rounded diet. Because, I know every single one of us has heard of the Freshman 15, and the reality is that when you're broke, even if you can only eat one or two meals a day, if you're not eating the right things, you're still going to gain weight, and your body isn't going to be able to perform like it should. The same thing goes for people who deal with food insecurity. Fast food is cheap, and yes, you and your children will go to bed satisfied, but at what cost? No one is blaming us. I mean, it makes a lot of sense that we have really busy schedules, and especially sometimes a lot of the people struggling with food insecurities are people like single moms or just people working more than one job, trying to pay the bills, and then still be having to, make dinner. That can be hard. But the problem creates a cycle of struggle. And since these health problems can lead to added healthcare costs, which can pull money that was meant to be used to buy food is now being used to pay a medical bill, and it just creates a deeper hole to try and get out of. So since we've already made connections to our lives and people who struggle with food insecurity, what can we do about it? One of the easiest things to do is just you and a group of friends or family get together and go volunteer your time to help out at one of these food pantries. You can pack portable lunches that they give out to children. You can serve. Those things are really fun, and like places, especially one really good example is the Ronald McDonald House. You can submit and prepare your own healthy meal or snack to be served to the patients there and the employees and their families. And it can just be a really great way to hang out with your friends and family and give back. Another option, which is a little bit more difficult, but so many places do it, is to start a community garden. a lot of schools, primary schools through high schools do this. It's a really great resource to be able to teach kids how to grow their own food and then provide the community with cheap, accessible, fresh produce. Kidsgardening.com is a great resource for that. If you don't know where to start, they have information on the gardening basics, activities to do with students, and even a list of grants if money is a problem in your area. A community garden is a great way to get people of all ages connected and provide produce for the community. It really brings them together as a whole. Everybody has the right to enjoy fresh produce and nutrients, and we can do that if we all come together. Thanks, guys.